the Amazing Digital Circus has come to an end. I love this show to death, but it's gonna take me a while to make a full video discussing everything. So in the meantime, I'm gonna put out some smaller videos just so I have an excuse to talk about it. Today, I will be ranking all of the NPCs from the show, simply based on how much I personally like them. Before I start, I want to mention that I am combining some characters. I will be ranking most of the mannequins all together, apart from the 3 that actually have names, and the same thing applies to the Gloink Queen with the Gloinks. So, who is my least favorite NPC character in the Amazing Digital Circus? I despise this little shithead. I didn't mind him for the first 7 episodes, but then he committed the cardinal sin. He bullied Kane. Kane would have been able to handle this situation so much better if it wasn't for this fucker. I will defend my beautiful ringmaster until my dying breath. I'm so glad this pathetic little shit stain is actually gone for good. Rest in piss, you won't be missed. Abel is also a shithead who made everything worse. Don't come at me and say he's just an extension of Kane. That may be partially true, but he has a lot more sentience and free will than the other NPCs.
Oh, you're getting too smart. Time to delete.
He was around for ages, and he still decided to make everything worse. He was also really shit at his job. So shit that Jax was absolutely justified in saying "I told you so" to the others. Because how was she the only one who saw through his terrible lies?
I'll also draw a face on myself, so you can tell me apart from any other blank NPCs.
Bro killed his wife because he was a complete dumbass, and then he tried to make it Pommy and King his problem. Dude, just rot in hell, it's what you deserve. Leave this poor father and daughter alone. This centipede only exists to torment Ragatha, and I hate it. Okay, that's all the NPCs I don't like out of the way. Now it's time for the ones that I basically have no opinion on. Yeah, that gummy elephant, it definitely existed. Evil Orbsman also existed, but he was in a better episode. And the shrimp that existed was in an episode even better than that one. Ghostly just existed too, but made a Luigi's Mansion reference. Well, I guess that was Jax, but I don't care. Put him here. At least the angel was actually relevant and gets a few cool shots from both the head and the body. The fudge was kind of funny, I guess. I don't know, I'll just rank him here. Okay, now time for the NPCs that I actually like. The Gloink Queen was always pretty chill. All she did was love her children and eat Zooble, and the Gloinks are cute. The mannequins just sort of are there, but there are at least quite a few funny moments with some of them. Coach Dictator is such a funny idea. He only has like 2 lines and around 10 seconds of screen time, but he's such a funny concept that I have to up his ranking. The sun is kind of annoying, but in the way where it's intentional. She's pretty funny. I would have lowered her ranking for telling Kane she was gonna kill him, but lucky for her, that's not canon.
I'm the one that tells lies.
Heh, he funny.
Dude, you ruined it.
Heh, he funny too. Normally, I would never rank a British character so highly. But the fact that Evil Ragatha is meant to be evil means I'm in full support of making her from Leafwaterland. She is still British, so I can't rank her too highly. At least Amanda Hufford's comical, over-the-top performance is one of the funniest things in the entire show.
Nobody loves you and you're going to die someday!
Orbsman just seems like a chill dude. He's not anything special, but he doesn't do anything wrong. I like him. He's cool. Look, this ranking was a really dumb idea. I don't have much to say about a lot of these characters except, ha! Funny character, make me laugh. LOL. Princess Loliloo is very sweet, but most importantly, she is Australian.
I like you already.
Alright, top 10 time. Martha may not be Australian, but she makes up for that by having a great personality. I'm also pretty sure she's the only NPC besides the obvious to say the iconic 57.
That man could turn a 57-second story into a Greek tragedy.
Max is funny, and Australian. Yeah, that's all it took to get ranked so highly. I feel basically the same about Chad, but he goes above Max because of this line.
Oh, wait, I forgot to ask for a kid's meal toy. You're not a kid. Oh, yeah, an adult toy then. Don't know about that one, mate.
Now it's time for the characters I genuinely, really love. Evil Pomni gets to rank this highly purely due to the funny.
Sup, I'm Evil Pomni.
Is such a dumb, stupid line, and that's why Evil Pomni is peak. Evil Jax, however, isn't really that funny. Instead, I love him for what he means for Jax's character, forcing Jax to see that her opposite is someone who is gentle and kind. And even though she gets mad at him, I think he did have an impact on that dumbass purple bunny. Also, if Jax is a trans woman, does that mean that Evil Jax is a trans man? You may ask, why the hell is Ming ranked so highly? And to that I say, doesn't matter. He's done enough to earn this. You better not start assuming anything. In 4th place is Gummy Goo gets a stupid amount of hate that I will never, ever understand. He plays such a pivotal role in Pomni's arc, and he's just a nice guy. If I see one more person bullying Pomni for how down bad she is for him, I am going to drop a 1-to-1 scale replica of the Titanic on them. Also Australian again. I created my initial ranking before the finale came out. And back then, I had the Moon ranked at around 12th. She's got a pretty voice, her love for Kane is extremely relatable to me, plus the fact that Gooseworks basically created her and Kane's child with Huna Spooky way back in 2020 is something I really love to think about. But then the finale came out, and I saw this.
It may take time, but all good things do. I still love you.
You know, I never programmed you to say you loved me.
I know.
Yeah, this one interaction pushed her way up to number 2. But of course, there is another NPC that I love infinitely more. And I'm sure the Moon herself would agree with me. I mean, duh. Who the fuck else was it going to be? It's really not even a fucking contest at all. I adore Kane. I love basically everything about him. I love him so much that I can't really fit in my true feelings accurately in this short video. So you're gonna have to wait until my big video comes out later this year. But that's my ranking of the Amazing Digital Circus NPC characters. I guess, yeah. Like and subscribe to make me smile. My name's Dr. Lemington. Bye. I can't talk.